Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another edition of the ReloGeek Insider, and I am Ashley from ReloGeek.com, and today I want to talk to you about why you won't be so quick to double book the next time you go to ship your car. So if you want to learn why, stay tuned. So the reason why I say you won't double book so quickly the next time you ship a car is because what you don't know is that when you book with a company, just because they say, you can cancel anytime or your deposit is refundable or anything like that, or you're not under a contract, and they do the work first before they find you the carrier, when you book with one company and you book with the other, when we use what we call a load board, if your vehicle shows up twice on that board, the trucking company that might have taken your car will then look at it and be like, you know what? I don't know if I book with company XYZ or if I book with ReloGeek. I don't know if that vehicle is going to be there when I get there to pick it up. And the last thing I want to do is drive 200 miles or 100 miles or whatever it is out my way, waste my fuel, get there, and the car is gone because another trucking company picked it up. So this is like an automatic red flag. And I can tell you this from my experience. When I was a driver, I used the same exact load board that I use now as a broker. And I one time I booked a car and I saw the car on the board twice. So I called up the broker and company. I'm not going to release their name because I still remember it. And they told me that, oh no, this is our car. It's going to be there. Don't worry. Mind you, this was the last car I needed to fill the truck. So I was like, okay, well, I believe them. You know what I'm saying? They have the information, the pickup information, everything. So I drove out there. And in this case, it was like 30 miles in Texas. And I drove out there to pick up the vehicle, only for the vehicle not to be there. So I got to the place. They were like, oh, my vehicle went on another truck. Is it like maybe your company sent another driver? And I tried to explain to them that I'm the carrier. I book with a broker. And they were so confused. They were like, and then they start panicking. They start freaking out because now they don't know who has their car or where their car is or anything like that, or who was supposed to pick it up. So number one, it makes the company look bad. You're going to be pissed at them, and that's bad customer service. Number two, the driver, if they do go out there and say two people, both of these carriers or both of these brokers that you booked to get your car, if you book it on company XYZ instead of ReloGeek, now, and that company finds somebody to move your car and your car's gone, and then I book somebody, the driver's going to be mad. So the last thing you want is to double book. And again, you might think, well, I don't care. Like, my car will get picked up faster. In all actuality, it won't necessarily get picked up faster because carriers now, I'm talking 7 years ago, carriers now are way more smarter and way more experienced that when they see a car on there twice, first thing they're going to say is, I'm not touching it. So moral of the story is, don't ever double book. Just because a company says, I'm not going to charge you up front, and then you feel, well, let me just book with two different companies and see whoever get my car move faster. I know you're tempted to do that, but don't, because it's just going to cause problems on yourself. One, carriers may not even want the vehicle because they see that two people booked it. And two, it's going to end up costing you because one company will find a truck and the next company will find a truck. And then once you sign your deposit, and it just gets sticky. So if you give your credit card information, they have the right to charge you at that point because they did their job. And if they charge you in the beginning, then obviously they're not going to want to refund your money. And honestly, you can give all the bad reviews you want, but a lot of these companies, they will just get them removed, or they'll pay to get them removed, or they just don't care. A lot of companies don't. I personally care. A bad review is like, I don't know, that's like getting a spanking. So I don't want a bad review. But some companies just don't care. They're, like I said, some companies, I've always say this, but some companies, unfortunately, are just out there to make the money. And that's it. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from. And I hope you can relate to why you will think twice about double booking next time. You don't want to end up in that situation. If you agree or disagree, leave your comments below. If you like, give it a thumbs up. Help support me. It helps. Every little bit helps. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you need to ship a car, you can go visit me at www.relogeek.com. And again, this is just my opinion. Everything I talk about in my videos are just my opinion. It's not the views of anybody else. It's my sole opinion. So again, give it a thumbs up. Agree or disagree, leave in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. You are watching ReloGeek Insider, and I'm Ashley from ReloGeek.com.